I spend like every day alone, yet I barely have any free time. Now, the reason is because I'm working on my thing, and right now is critical crunch time, right? It's a critical moment to literally, I have to learn how to DJ. I have to remaster my Psychedelics and Computers album, the whole album. I had to remaster like 14 songs, then I had to finish like four new songs to add to the album, working on learning how to DJ, working on the DJ loops, the DJ scratching, working on all of these ideas because I have three albums I have like in my head. Only two of the albums are out basically because I have Psychedelics and Computers, the remastered, edition, which is what I'm working on now. And then I have The Lonely Psychonaut, which that's what I'm working on as well because Psychedelics and Computers remastered, that'll be out soon. The Lonely Psychonaut probably won't be out until the fall or so, but most of the songs are done for that, but I still have like five or six, maybe like four songs that I want to do, before I call that done. But like all of these ideas are ideas in my head. Like Mark Dreams as the artist has like I have album ideas, I got book ideas, I got business ideas. I have all these ideas, right? And but I can only do them one idea at a time, and I have to do the ideas that make sense to do them first. Like it makes sense to try to figure out how to put my songs into a movie or into a video game or whatever because I get paid really well for that. It makes sense for me to start focusing a little more energy on making beats for people to rap on because I get paid for that. Even though I still have to put my energy into the music that I'm making for my album, even though I do not get paid for that, but a majority of my energy has to go into those things because I'm an artist. And my whole entire way of living is my art, right? It's not just the music, it's the way I make my music, it's the way I structure my music, it's the sounds I use in my music. It's not just I'm trying to start a business. I don't think about money. I'm just trying to think about the things I love to do and then how can I get paid from what I love to do. I'm kind of working it backwards here because I know a lot of people that focus on how can I make some money, and I'm thinking about that too, right? Because I can't do everything I'm doing, all of my ideas, I can't do them all at once. I have to do them one thing at a time, and for the most part, I have to work on the things that help me pull in a little income so I can pay the bills and so I can do all these things so I don't have to sacrifice and go get a job. Because if I have to, I will go get a job just to help pay the bills and help this thing, but I'd rather have my free time than have more money because with more free time, I could think of more ideas that will help me make money within the next couple of years. But if I don't have that free time, I can't think of those ideas. And if I can't think of those ideas, then I will be ran by other people's ideas, right? This is my thing. I want to structure my own life because I want to be the one that came up with the ideas for my own life, for my albums, for my artistry, for everything I'm doing. It's all me. But it's so fucking time consuming that it takes all of me. Like the last video I made where I'm like I don't even have a life, right? This is all I do 24/7, 365 for the rest of my life. It's all I do, right? And like I can't even explain it to y'all that like when my daughter gets old enough, she'll explain it to y'all that like the words that I say do not do justice to explain how dedicated I am to what I'm doing and how from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed every single day, it's all I'm working on every single day. It's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And like yeah, if I need to get a job in between this, I'll get a job in between this just to save up the paychecks, just to relaunch my online business faster if that's what I needed to do. But it's not about doing it faster for me. It's not about getting a money for me. It's about making sure I have enough time and energy to do everything I'm trying to do. Because it's just a matter of time before everything I'm doing works out. But I heard this dude say this. This dude said, he said, if success dropped on you right now, would you be prepared for it, right? If somebody came and gave you $1 million record deal right now, would you be prepared for it? And so many people say, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the truth is, no, they would not. They would not be prepared because most people are not prepared to be a real musician. They're not prepared to take it seriously. It's like they have hobbies. They're not prepared for it to be their life. Like, you have to make the sacrifices, and that's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to make the sacrifices, and the sacrifice for me is I can't live a normal life. I can't do what other people do. I can't think how other people think. I just can't. I have to be me, and I have to think like me, and I have to live like me, and I have to figure out a way to do this shit, because every time I lived like somebody else, when I worked at a pizza place for 4 years, or if I try doing the normal thing, it makes me miserable on the inside. So now I structured my life in a way where I'm literally living inside of my passions every fucking day. All day long, I live inside of my own art, because the art I'm creating is my own life. It's my own mindset. It's the way I think. It's my own energy. It's everything I am and everything I do and everything I stand for. And what I stand for the most is making sure that you lived a life that you have no regret, like with the least regrets. The least regrets. And for me, that's about doing what I love, figuring out a way to get paid from doing what I love. And like, yeah, in the beginning, I'm not gonna get paid that much. But I was never looking for $1 million. I was never looking for a dollar amount. I was looking for the like the way I make this shit. Like I said, once I get my song in some type of movie or video game or something, that's a nice chunk, right? And then I'll take that nice chunk, invest it into my businesses. Then I'll take my businesses and invest into everything else I'm doing, and like this whole thing. I got investments I'm working on with NFTs and just everything I'm doing. It's all of me. Takes up my whole life. It's all I want to do, and yeah, this is the plan.